Munch with Moz now, munch with Moz, munch with Moz now, munch with Moz, munch with Moz, munch with Moz, munch with Moz, munch with Moz now, munch with Moz, munch with Moz now.
Here to celebrate being a vegan and cooking a bit of a weird vegan sort of brunch, really, or snack, or, well, if Nigella can ponce up avocados on toast, then I can do a similar thing, and I have been doing it for many years, and making the poshest, yes, the poshest cheese on toast known to man and womankind. Suitable for vegans and vegetarians. Vegan cheese has historically been a bit minging, really, but this one's very good. It's not bad, and you can get it in different flavours as well. So we're going to be using that. I've got a mushroom. All of these are optional, really. You can choose to have a mushroom, a tomato. Got a tomato. I got an avocado right here. Bit of onion. Some olives. And somewhere, jalapenos. I do like a jalapeno. So we're going to be using all of that on a bit of humble toast. So I'm going to put the grill on, and I'm going to toast one side only of the bread. So here we go. I've actually got a little bit of garlic butter over there. I could have wanged a bit of that on it. I'm going to slice my mushrooms. Isn't it funny how people doing cooking programs are reduced to basically using exposition of what is clearly there? I am slicing the mushrooms. Now, if I'd actually said, I don't know, I'm mutilating the mushrooms, but I'm going to mush them up and then reconfigurate them in the statue of David, then that would be kind of not obvious, wouldn't it? But it, very obviously I am chopping mushrooms and I didn't even need to say anything. But it's kind of dead, it's dead otherwise. I feel kind of a bit awkward not saying anything, so I'm saying the obvious. I'm slicing the avocado. I'm peeling back its luxurious jacket. It's now naked avocado. I've always been very partial to a bit of avocado with cheese on toast. I've only been vegan since 2013, so that's 3 years, isn't it? Oh my god, that went a bit quick. So now we've got one slice toasted, one not. I don't tend to toast the other slice. And actually, only because this is a bit controversial. I would say controversial, just slightly irregular. Because I did make a bit of garlic bread the other day, I've still got a bit of garlic butter left, and it's just quite nice really to put it on there, but don't, whatever you do, feel duty bound. Each one of these stages can be as bastardised as you like, they really can. Right, tell you what, I've got to actually stick that onto the grill for a little minute, just give it a bit of a flash grilling, show it who's boss. There we go. I think I've got this grill turned up a little bit. But basically, just taking the rawness off the mushrooms a little bit. And I think that onion's a bit too, not being rude, but I think it's a bit chunky. It's upsetting the whole thing, really. So, and now, I'm going to put on the avocado. And kind of, it doesn't have to be beautiful. It does actually, it's just really stressing out if it's not perfect. But it doesn't have to be. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Could get, I don't know, locked up in some sort of food prison.
Is the mashing essential?
I like to mash it down because it kind of stabilises it. If you've got big chunks of avocado, they can kind of roll off the edges. As you can see, I've just put a bit of sea salt on there, and a bit of pepper. Avocado is very good friends with lemon juice, a little squeeze of lemon juice, and I could put a bit on, but I would only usually do that if it was just avocado on toast without the cheese. So I'm actually not gonna. That's just how it is. And put that back onto the grill. I'm gonna open now the cheese. Not all vegan cheeses are equal. Some of them are minging. Quite frankly, upsetting and minging, but they're getting better all the time. And this is a make that I think it's an overall very good one. I do like the smoked ones. You had a smoked one with me yesterday. This one's like the kind of the plain one, and they don't all do it in slices. You can grate it, but I find that different cheeses are good for different purposes. Have a little taste.
What type of cheese would you say this is most similar to?
God, you're really asking the questions, aren't you?
I would say
It's made with coconut oil.
tastes a bit like Leerdama.
Oh, what, you're comparing it to
Actual cheese.
actual cheese? That's good, yeah. I kind of quite a mild sliced. Remember, it's about the food, dear.
It's very cheesy, actually.
yes,
Surprisingly cheesy.
I'll tell you what I do like about this cheese. I'll tell you what I like about it is that it is. It's got kind of almost a bit of a rubbery bite to it, like you would get with like Edam.
Yes.
It's kind of got that kind of slightly, and for that reason, it lends itself very well for actually a vegan cheese sandwich, which for the most part, a lot of vegan cheeses aren't brilliant in sandwiches. They're kind of good in cooking or on top of things, but this one is quite good in a sandwich. I've got good news for you all. This is becoming more and more widely available. You can even, Hollows and Barrett always used to only stock the minging cheeses, the ones that smell really bad and are quite unpleasant and got this slimy, wet quality. But they've started stocking it. Even Tesco's have started stocking it. So what I'm doing now is that I'm wanging some little bits of olive and jalapeno on top.
Is wang a technical cookery term?
It is a technical cookery term. I'm glad you noticed that. I pointed it out. In the way that Jamie Oliver is all about the story, like everything's the story. Let's add a bit of lemon juice to the story. Not necessary. It's all wanging. Just wang, 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 wang. And I could shove some other things on, like I don't know, a bit of fresh basil, but I don't have none of that. So I'm just going to put it back in here for a moment longer, tidy up, get a plate. Green, would that offset the avocado nicely? Or would we prefer more of a contrast? Contrast.
What if our viewers at home don't have a contrasting plate for their avocado?
They're fucked.
Great. This is what you need, folks.
There we have it, really. Nice bit avocado on toast. Look at that. It's got toast. It's got vegan cheese. It's got all the things you saw me chopping up. It's basically avocado and cheese on toast. It's exactly what it didn't say on the tin because it's all fresh and it doesn't come in a tin. And that's it. Do you want to have a bite? Yeah, go on.
Munch with Moz now. Munch with Moz. Munch with Moz now. Munch with Moz. Munch with Moz. Munch with Moz. Munch with Moz. Munch with Moz now. Munch with Moz. Munch with Moz now.